So it's funny as Brianna came out to talk to me because apparently the annual passes might be coming back. Fucking God for that one.
Yeah.
They just have to get approved for it. But then we got to talking about this, and we were talking about like all these trials and whatnot. And I was telling her, she was like, "Have you been doing the Merlin ones?" I was like, I actually found one this morning where there's a bunch of moonstones and some rocks, and I can't figure out what I'm supposed to fucking do. She's like, I can't figure that one out either. It's this, I think it's this very one.
We struggle together.
Lumos. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually do that one. Here next.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Big orb. There it is. Well, that fucking broke my game.
Revelio. Merlin himself would be proud.
Let's see here. Is that the one I just left? No, that was... No, wasn't it? They're wrong.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Damn it! Okay, Hogwarts map.
should be...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Let's see. Gardens.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
No, I immediately don't like that. The bats are a cool touch, though.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's
Of course.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
Okay. Wow. Almost everything I had was fucking trash. Is there still stuff to identify? No.
Nothing to identify.
I'm just confused with that. Oh, I just identified a lot of shit. God.
I always get mad when they're like, women, respect yourselves, negotiate your salaries. I'm not in a position where if
That's cool.
I get fucked over in this job, I can comfortably get another job within 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm at no point in my life where even if I do get another job in 2 days, would it match my current salary and hours and benefit?
Shit, now I bought that for no reason.
That's why, like, every time, like, it comes up of, like, quit your job, I'm like, that is so much easier said than done, because we got bills.
Yeah.
What, am I supposed to take a $2 pay cut to work with you guys and then be fucked over the minute they don't need part-timers anymore?
Yeah.
Like,
Can't even fault you on that one. Then again, they have been consistently being like, well, I'm kind of fucking suffering over here.
like, if Roland Brown wanted to hire me, no problem, but I'd at least want them to match my current pay.
That's fair. Unfortunately, Erlen Brown is capped up, plus all that stuff that's going on.
And even then, we get fucked over in the, like, summer when there's a lot less hours to work, when it's like, oh, everyone's leaving? Well, fuck.
I wish it was less hours in the summer. I'm fucking tired of being, like, fucking hot all the time. Challenges... Exploration? Merlin Trials... Oh, fuck, I still need to eat more.
Food is on the way.
Nice.
Or, like... what seems to be the street that's between Olive Garden and Red Robin, that
Yeah.
cross section, seem to be there.
Hogsmeade. I need to go here.
So you're offered $1 billion, but you have 5 years to take it from your lifespan. Do you take the money? Why or why not? Yes.
Sweet,
Unequivocally.
here I come.
Yes.
I get money and to exist in this world for less time?
It's not even that. Neither of us would have to work.
That's true.
Considering that most adults spend more than 50% of their waking hours at work, it would be like accepting a job.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Interesting choice of dialogue, but alright.
Yeah, so someone actually did the math for the exact scenario of like, well, 5 years isn't shit. The average adult saying that like you don't start work until age 20.
Okay.
Which both of us started work a lot younger than that. Because I was doing labor as a kid. Between like helping my dad do landscaping, helping build chicken coops, doing like small jobs for the town and everything else. I've been doing labor for a very long time. And then had a full-time job at 17. Average person spends 28.25 years at work between commute and going to work.
Damn.
28.25. So, oh, you lose 5 years.
But you gained almost 29.
It's like, yeah, but I'm gaining all that time I would have spent at work, suffering through things I didn't want to suffer through.
That's a fair enough evaluation when you put it into that front.
So yeah, I have 5 less years, but god damn is the rest of my remaining time infinitely better than it would have been.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Have a look around.
I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably immediately move out of the US though.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the seat I was hoping for. Damn it!
Alright, there you are in front of our
Doors
apartment.
always open. You be sure to stop by
You wanna
soon.
watch something? You're just gonna put YouTube on.
I'm just gonna eat and stream because I'm streaming. I don't really want to end a stream 15 minutes after I just started one. Fuck, man, now I don't know where to get those.
You think you'll want to play it?
Maybe. I feel like I usually eat it out of that. Wouldn't be there.
Mine's just a curry, so I'm not sure how messy it's gonna be.
Maybe it'll be here. Up there. I need to change my scarf.
Food's here if you want to grab that while I grab a plate.
This one. Pass me a whoop here. It just smells like fried chicken.
That's because mine has fried pork in it.
Yeah. Let's close the doors. Thank you. Oh, fucking too much shit. Sorry for all the noise.
welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I'm glad they still give you a side of like little vegetables because they put no vegetable in the like actual milk.
Hogwarts map. Ah, no.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
You want a vitamin?
Yeah, I'm good. You enjoy it. It's cool that you like buy the seeds once and that's all you ever need to buy them for.
How do you like master like things? I'm trying to delete out there. I was like, it just wasn't clicking right away. I was like, how the fuck do I delete all these like text from like Grubhub and everything?
Let's see here. Quest. Oh, beast class. Fuck yes. Oh.
You're right.
Yeah, it just felt weird.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these
Vanishing
creatures
Dover.
should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice, let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Those things are
Miss
terrifying.
Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald.
Like, I don't know if
keep
these
an
things
eye
have
on his tongue.
existed before this game, but those things are fucking ugly, dude.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
They look like those really flat-faced cats.
With no body.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
What the
This
fucking
way.
Dr.
The measles are over
Seuss
here.
kind of name as a creature is that?
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeyjeeks.
I hope he slashes your face.
Ugh, stupid thing.
God, you're an asshole.
What are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you.
It appears our time
Whoa.
has come to an end. Please
No, I'm
close
not
the pens
done.
and see yourselves out.
Let me take care of the animals. The only fucking reason I wanted this game.
These cats?
No, to interact with Fantastic Beast. Well, I guess Beast. Fantastic Beast is just the name of that one particular series. Anything else I can help with? Called Derby Cause? Oh, I can go in? Oh. Shame you can't pet them. What's in this pen? Puffskins.
Well, I will say I've actually very much enjoyed this. I think I might get this again when we order them again. I just wish they would give you more sauce.
Oh shit.
Because I didn't even get to like cover the pork.
Oh, that's lame. Any other beasts?
And then they give you all this rice. It's like, what am I supposed to do if you don't even give me enough sauce?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise.
Like MCs who just don't really
that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't
really
stand
close
there
their
and
mouth
watch
while
them harm
talking,
the
so it
poor
always just
thing.
kind of like
We're
they're
of a
doing
similar
this.
mind.
Play like the
in
Pokemon
light
thing.
of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
You see what I mean with her though?
In the forest.
And
Yeah.
it's not just her, it's been other girls as well.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
For me, I'm willing to look past it in this particular instance because they built such a
wouldn't take just
phenomenal looking
anyone there.
world.
In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Not really, since we're both Hufflepuffs.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Trying not to hit her while I collect those.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Taking my first beast down.
Stand back.
Oh, a hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to
You
her.
fool stole
But be
that from
careful.
Final Fantasy.
You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
That was the wrong analog stick, but I'm glad it still counted.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
I would feel like with some species of animals, you have to be careful with your brush.
Yeah.
Because if a brush just randomly shows up next to a creature, I can only imagine that would startle it.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worried they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Almost lost my controller there. God, I wish I remember where Brianna said it was at. It's not. Oh, done. And moon calf. Toad. Bolts. Off skin. You ready, babe? Making my way to what is the most talked up thing Rihanna has told me about.
I'd love to say that I get the reference. I have no fucking clue what the hell you're talking about.
What the fuck just happened? Well, how do you tame magical beast? It's a Niffler den.
Ah.
What a golden snitch. Look at all the fucking gold.
Niffler, what the fuck?
Gamer things like I thought I could interact with wild beasts, but apparently you can't until you've tamed them. Flame! Let's map. Requirements.
Who's the most disliked character in Disney history?
Disney history. We're just talking Disney, right?
Yep, just Disney. Has to be Disney animated movies.
Most hated character. I want to say, I don't know if he's most hated, but I think he's definitely up there. What's his name? Froyo, or whatever his name, from Hunchback?
Yeah. Like, a lot of people are listing some pretty fucked up people, because it's like, alright, by all standards, there have been a handful of people, like villains, who have been alluded to either kill people or directly kill people.
Titan's kind of up there.
Clayton's up there, but Froyo will always be up there, because not only do we see him in his first little song, openly talking about the fact that he's the reason the city opened up a torture chamber. The fact that he's trying to eradicate the gypsies, like full-on genocide against people. The fact that he's neglecting his actual nephew to that extent. And his whole song of Hellfire is the whole fact of like, well, if I can't have Esmeralda in a sexual manner, then she gets to burn at a stake in a public way.
He wanted her in a sexual manner? I literally...
Yeah, that was the whole thing, is Esmeralda, you awakened something inside of me. How fucking dare you?
I just thought he wanted to kill her.
No, that was his whole thing, is that whole scene where she's dancing at the fair and he sniffs her scarf. That was kind of like a oh shit moment for him, because he realized, oh no, I'm sexually attracted to her. How fucking dare she cause this? It must be dark magic on her end. She's a temptress. She's Satan. I have to kill her. But if she relents and lets me sleep with her, then I'll let her live.
Oh, I never back about those clothes.
Like that's that whole song. That's why it hits so fucking hard. Because I'm like, you are a sick fucking man. But that's also why we see her burning in the fire pit dancing.
Hogsmeade.
Clearly, if the title belongs to the poacher that killed Bambi's dad.
Yeah, most people are voting for that.
Of course they are.
But like, my whole thing is like, even then, it's pretty easy. It's like, are y'all meat eaters? Then get fucked. Cruella de Vil, if you're gonna go for animal cruelty, makes a lot more sense, because she needlessly killed a bunch of animals.
Yeah. That was another one I was thinking.
Ready for a little
Ursula.
Fox and the Hound.
Plenty to choose
Just
from
straight
here,
up
so
murdered
take your time.
dogs.
Ursula?
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad
It's kind of up there.
Wait, who?
Ursula?
Yeah. Ursula worked within confines, though. She didn't hunt people down. They had to come to her.
Yeah. But it's just...
she lied to them. Yeah, it's the trickery of it.
For fashion.
But there's so many villains who just kind of come across someone and just go, I'm gonna fucking ruin them just to ruin them.
Choice.
One's like Scar, it's like, even then, like, fucked up dude, but I feel like there's worse. Everyone's saying the stepmom from Cinderella as well.
She's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
sure,
she's a piece of shit, but compared to the actual murderers and the actual puppy killers and, you know, everything else is kind of...
Like, she's kind of like bottom of the barrel for being awful.
Yeah. It's like, if you heard about that in real life, you'd be like, oh yeah, someone should have called Child Protective Services. I almost remember that the only two people I've mentioned in Clayton from Tarzan.
I mean, that guy was trying to fucking
outright murder a human and very much into killing innocent animals.
multiple fucking times, and he would have fucking killed all of them had he been given the opportunity.
Yeah, like not just Tarzan, but all of them. Doris from Meet the Robinson. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty up there because she is cool and calculating, and her whole thing was to enslave all humans. You can't really get more fucked up than that.
I would definitely put her one step above Ursula.
Yeah.
I think, well, actually, it's kind of a tie between those two, just because on one hand you had Doris, whose entire plot was to enslave humanity, and I guess technically succeeded.
Yeah.
But for a short while. But then Ursula, yeah, I was debating it in my head, and as I'm thinking about it, I was like, no, I guess I still stand that, like, that's what we should do. We should make like a tier list of like villains.
And even though it says like must be an animated movie, all of them are like Jar Jar Binks.
Again, and that's
I
also,
saw that at least a minimum of 20 times.
it's not Star Wars. Or that's not Disney, that's Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because Disney owns them now. First and foremost, Disney owns them now. Disney did not own them at the time.
The creation of the Binks.
Yeah.
You want my rest?
No, I'm kind of full.
You want those last 2 bites of cheese?
No. So I'm kind of full.
I just don't really like eating rice just to eat rice. Every insect / animal except humans magically grew 10 times its size, what would the dominant species on Earth be?
Spiders.
I know what that
No,
means.
because birds would still take care of them. Same with like frogs and everything else. Everything that keeps spiders in check would keep them in check.
Yeah, but I feel like spiders would become like cat sized.
Yeah, but how big are cats now? How big are dogs?
Fair if every. Well, I thought it was just insects.
No, it's insects / animals. Everything except for humans. So we remain the same, but everything else on Earth becomes 10 times bigger. Can you imagine whales? Whales would be fucking terrifying.
Oh god. Can you imagine like if their vocals changed that too? Like they could just say one thing and everything around it just dies.
Yeah.
Levioso. Confringo.
Really just.
Potato. Confringo.
Let's see.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
What actor can you name that has the best acting range? And move through comedies and serious films incredibly well.
Jim Carrey.
I think I've ever seen him in a good serious role though.
Wasn't that number 13 like highly fucking reviewed though?
Number what?
Was it 13 or 23? It was a horror film that was. He was so tired of being a joke that he wanted to do something like completely off the rails, so he did a horror film.
Like the Truman Show. The number 23.
Yes, that's the one.
Heard nothing of it.
Really? The premise of it is he plays a man who's haunted by the number 23. Like every time the number appears in his life, something tragic happens.
It did not do good.
Oh.
It did not do good at all. Letterboxd puts it at 2.7 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 7%.
Oh.
And then IMDb has the highest rating at 6.4 out of 10.
Prepare.
Yeah, he just looks like he's on meth in it. They gave him like the shittiest fake tattoo.
It's so tricky after all, Merlin. Huh? There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, he's coming slow. Miss Willitsey might get mad about these butterflies.
Prepare.
Oh well, look what we have here.
Neat. Oh, they're just... Oh, no, they're not dead. Oh, shit.
Incendio. Freedom.
Oh, what the hell?
Confringo. Incendio. Finger. Expelliarmus.
What was the spell they used to get the crops all the way out?
Incendio. Confringo.
She can't.
Confringo! Glacier! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
This is a messy fucking movie. I'm reading through the plot of it.
Yeah.
They tried to do
Revelio.
so much. Let's put it this way. Most of the time, if you read the plot of a movie, it's like 2 paragraphs long.
Oh, damn.
Look at this nonsense. It just keeps
Confringo.
going and going and going and going, and it's still going!
Revelio.
Oh.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Ooh, wrong button.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
shall cast my eyes closely. Then to be sure. I know I'm not hearing things. Somebody out there?
I'll make you wish you were back at
Oh.
I did it.
What place do you associate with crime the most?
Big cities.
But like specifically, what big city comes to mind?
Detroit.
Bingo. So, what are some cities in the world that are so full of crime that the name of the city is synonymous with crime? And it's Baltimore, Camden, Detroit. Second answer is Mos Eisley.
What? What the fuck?
Baba, you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Yeah, the non-American versions is Tijuana and Rio de Janeiro, and I'm like, yeah, that's... You don't want to get lost in Sao Paulo either. Flint, Michigan, yeah. Gary, Indiana, yeah.
Reparo.
Let me get this one.
Stockton, California. Yeah. Like, Oakland's much worse. It's like completely different crime, though. Like, when people mention, like, California cities, it's always completely different levels of crime, depending on the city. Stockton has a shit ton of meth heads, so you're gonna get meth crime. Oakland is a lot of gang activity.
Revelio.
Come on, too afraid to fight back?
Nobody will believe I defeated a Pathfinder by myself.
You, Summoner's wizard, were
You survived long. Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Confringo!
Incendio! Don't worry, there's more where that came from. No! Incendio! Potato!
all too hard.
Let's see what's up your...
You may want to.
Fringo!
Yeah. Pandemic.
Boo.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
What movie has the best oh shit, they don't know who they're messing with scene? And like most people are listing like mafia movies, and it's like personally I still just very much enjoy the first John Wick movie, getting off the phone. You killed Baba Yaga's dog? Who the fuck is Baba Yaga? The fucking boogeyman, asshole. Well, you're gonna die. Like, I just appreciate that. Like, you're dead. I'm good. I was like, ooh, this jacket's so soft. It doesn't feel very soft.
No.
Like, the inside is obviously, but like, everyone was like, the outside is soft. You want your shoes to air dry?
Yeah, just because I don't want to fucking deal with putting them in the dryer and this and the
I'll put the little, like, foot things in,
Yeah.
but... Those are popping out.
I'll just have to wear my other shoes tomorrow.
Revelio.
Chicago!
Rookwood,
Confringo.
you will pay for that. Incendio! That's all they're teaching in school. Incendio!
What about you? What's your favorite, like, oh, they don't know what they're doing moment?
I don't know.
Confringo!
Or the, Captain America elevator scene?
Confringo!
Bucky catching the shield.
That was a close one.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Spiders. Oh, that's how you get it. Okay. Well, Brianna and I were talking today about how you learn Alohomora, the unlocking spell. And neither of us knew how it was done. I already have the quest for it. You get a letter from the groundskeeper.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Revelio.
Lumos.
So it's just over here, yeah?
Revelio.
Oh wait, that's... So let's reveal. So where's my little step page and my calculator? So 24 minus 7 minus 9. Eat. So spider. Spider. And then 15 minus 11 minus 0 is 3. So Hydra. Hell yeah, buddy. That was kind of not worth it. Fucking whatever, I guess.
Revelio.
Wait a second. That sound. Shit. Damn it. This is hard. There we go. Stupid flying keys.
Revelio.
Did I love you?
Yeah.
I need you.
Do you?
And I got to
Have a little. A fancy looking little bench.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You know it.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Was that it? Oh, okay.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Fupa feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Enough, I guess.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
You can see where the twins get their,
I'll need to get those dried
mischievous
billywig stings
behaviors.
for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Still not sure what I'm supposed to do with these guys.
Leviosa. Repel.
Oh, I think I need to transform into spell.
It's, come on, show a little cleavage, bro. It's tasteful.
Revelio.
Let men show their tits.
So it's 6 minus 2 0, and then 11 minus 6. What? 11? Bastard! 11 minus 6. It's 5. The little crab thing.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Where the freak? Where'd that book just go?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Where's that?
Excellent.
Every time I see this fucking picture of a pelican, I'm just deeply terrified of them. Like, I think it's the eyes. Like, you look at that, and then the gaping maw that is its mouth, and you're like, yeah, that thing's not from Earth.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
So we got 23 minus 15 minus 2, 6, which is the lethal. 19 minus the 3 head. 3 minus 9 equals 7. Which is whatever the fuck that is.
Revelio.
Is that all I was supposed to do with those? Fuck.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Here. Honorable gobstone.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio. Revelio.
No matter how many times I see it, just that gift set of, this is a commune, we're communist. The Last of Us, it gets me. It gets me because even in a zoom in, for his stupid fucking face of, oh shit, this is communism. Is there any good reason why 5 Nights at Freddy's trending?
Revelio.
The movie?
So all I'm getting is like comics? I'm like, no.
I can only think of that the movie's a thing, but like I haven't heard any update about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of like sun and moon doodle things. Characters.
Tier 5 is...
Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Still upstairs.
Revelio.
You alright?
I was wondering why Hannibal was trending, because that show ended a while ago. It's just trending to trend, but going through these tags, as someone who watched, like, I think most of the first season, that's a weird fandom. This is a weird fandom. They're bad people. Like, I like a little blood, guts, and gore joke here and there, but like...
Much.
I worry that they're all practicing extreme, like, self-destruction in their own private lives. They all just kind of seem...
On them, isn't it?
A little mentally ill.
Mentally ill as a treat.
Revelio.
What the fuck is going on down there? Quest. You fucking good?
Keep eating the Swedish fish, and I'm like, I don't think I should eat any more of these.
No one's stopping you. You're an adult.
Yeah, but you know when your mouth starts feeling gross because you've eaten too much candy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucking calories is in this horrible little thing.
Why did you misguide me?
Uh, 2,970 calories.
The whole bag?
The whole bag. So, more than 2 days of calories for an adult person. So what I'm hearing is at the end of the world, I know what I can subsist off. Empty calories.
You're just gonna force me to do this. Okay.
How was your food from the Cobra Grill? Stop asking! No one cares! If it was a smaller restaurant, I might actually leave a review, but like, for larger companies, I'm like, no. Crumble Cookies just sent me an email of, can't resist this week's options. It's like, I can. They don't seem very good.
My other problem is I need to save and quit again. Because I'm trying to do a completely different quest and it's trying to force me to do a different quest, and in the process of trying to force me to do a different quest, I don't think it's taking me to the right spot.
God, that hurt.
You fucking good?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
But I have all of them!
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not! And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora. Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or 2 when you're to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part a few of your plants, the more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon with or without plants, your friend.
Revelio.
Minor staff, the Hogwarts House Elves do an exceptional job of keeping up the castle in order. And they are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, Only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizardry crackers went off behind a cushion. Cacophony was most untoward, engulfed one poor elf in blue smoke, and giving those of us nearby an abdominal ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I suspected the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Shit. So it's 13 minus 5 minus spider 8. So 0.
Caught you sneaking about, didn't I?
Shit. Your journey is over. Mr. Fig, I'm in receipt of your most recent apologies for the delay in my response. I am still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of our not-so-recent stoogie penalty in Quidditch, in which my humble opinion has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than to see the Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As to the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats of wizard kind are taken quite seriously. I made note of your concerns, and in as much time allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will ensure that the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and you may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and the guests at this year's Quidditch final. I think you would be delighted to see the result of a well-run and efficient government. Warmest regards, Ferris Spavin, Minister of Magic. Damn it.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Alohomora.
Have a good night.
What?
Oh, someone hopped into my chat. A lurk.
Sounds like anyone we know.
Someone I followed a while
The
back.
ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching professor Hector's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll?
Revelio.
That's that way. I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Alohomora.
The men of Reddit, would you be mad if you found out that another dude gave your SO a foot massage? Besides the weird aspect of all of that, I don't like the phrase, mad if you found out, like it was a secret. If your partner's hiding anything, physical touch or text-wise, like, that feels like an issue, you know?
Oh, don't come
It'd be
this
very
way.
weird to get a secret foot massage.
God damn it, go away.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
I just gonna be able
To send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? A Ravenclaw?
I know when I hear them in bed. Would not have been that. What was what?
I thought I heard something.
For those of you who work in fast food service, especially food service, especially fast food, why do you serve customers cold French fries when you know 100% of us hate them? And they're like, "Hey, asshole! Newsflash: you only get sold or served cold French fries if they hate you." Like, I've never had a problem with getting cold French fries at any location we've ever been in, rather that be a restaurant or fast food, unless we get delivered. And obviously, like, delivery, you're not expecting piping hot fries.
Many assume this shell of a fire. Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoiseshell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on holiday in the Ardennes.
Okay. It's will you press the button? It's, you will have amazing and free Wi-Fi no matter where you go, but you can never game again. And it's like, that's gonna be a big no for most people.
Yeah.
Like...
Maybe I should come back keep trying to do all these like side activities, but I think I can come back during the day.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the ones who asked for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Now I can just explore my own fucking volition. Okay, so 0, so it's that thing, and then it's 14 minus 3 minus 2.
Also, I just saw a meme that just reminded me of the absolute fucking tragedy. When I first saw Rachel this morning, she had dyed her hair like a very light brown, and I was trying to tell her that it looks nice, and then she looks at me like she's about to cry. She goes, "No, it's not." Like, what?
Alohomora.
What happened? And she does this to me. She takes off her little bun, and she does this with her hair, and from here are giant missing patches of hair.
Oh, fuck.
And it's all over. Her stylist used some fucked up kind of bleach because she's gone to the stylist in the past and they used something new, but it caused a bunch of her hair to fall out. And then they didn't tell her that she was having a reaction because it wasn't on her skin, so she didn't really feel it at first. They just kind of like washed her hair. Didn't tell her. Did the rest of the dye job. Super patchy dye job in the fucking first place. Because there's like massive, like I said, there's circles where it's like blonde, and then her natural hair color, and then fucking red from her last hair color, and then the brown that she was supposed to do. And it's not even the right fucking brown that she wanted. And when she was like, "I'm not okay with this," they're like, "Well, we'll call the police if you don't pay us." So she had to give them the $285.
That's fucked up. That's a lawsuit.
Yeah, she not having a good time with it. I was like, oh my god, because at first I thought she was just showing me like the discoloration of like, oh, a bad dye job, but she goes, no, this is worse than when I do box dye. She goes, my hair is gone. I'm like,
that's fucking insane.
It's like, oh my god, Rachel, I'm so sorry.
So sweet. Don't think we have anything.
We ate all our snacks you got us.
I'm sorry I got fucking baked on Saturday.
It's not your fault. I also ate all the snacks that you got me other than the Swedish fish.
Fucking stoned and Mother's wasn't enough.
That's fair.
Fucking come home and I'm like, God, I'm so hungry.
Wish we had gotten that cinnamon roll.
Kinda, yeah.
You and me can always go again, so we can like pig out a little.
My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the streets just outside your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle, and relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful sorry about the gentleman from the ministry. Was he really traveling with Eleazar? And a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear the stories of this year's summer court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear, with love, M. Who the fuck is Abraham?
I also really wanted carrot cake, but everyone else was like not in the mood for dessert, and I was like, fine.
Carrot cake does sound good.
Their carrot cake looks so good.
What the hell?
But also, I looked at the menu for this, and I was like, man, I don't want to get an appetizer because I'm not sure how much everyone else is eating. But their breakfast nachos, look at those boys.
Well, I've had their breakfast nachos. They're good.
Yeah, I was like, that looks good.
Pretty sure I've had them at least.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Now I'm just confused. How the fuck do I get over there?
Revelio.
Statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered. It reflects students from many ages. Is he coming or going? Is he at the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know.
I could always make reservations for the 11th of next month.
You want?
Because we'll both have been paid at that point. So we can kind of afford, splurge. Actually, no, because you'll be paid on the 3rd, and I'll probably be paid on the 3rd, so we can always do the 4th.
Yeah.
So not next Saturday, but the next Saturday. What time would you want?
10:30?
10:30?
Confringo.
So available reservations are for 10 a.m., 10:15, 11 a.m., or 11:15.
11.
Oh, nope, it just refreshed. Nope, 10:30 is available.
Okay.
Hello, Amora. Revelio.
Huh?
Alright, party of 2. Starting word 4.
Revelio.
You get so much food, baby.
2 orders of migas.
So much food and not have to be like, is this socially acceptable? Am I going to seem fat? Which is always my favorite thing in the summer when I eat salads. Oh, you're trying to lose weight? This salad has no health benefits. Why would I do what? I'm wanting like something like with strawberries salad-wise, but I'm not sure what.
Now that's new. Oh, I know what I need. I think.
Revelio.
Where did you go?
Revelio.
Oh, you're right there.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry Hospital Wing. Attending healer nurse Noreen Bailey. Patient name redacted by order of Professor Black. Age restricted by the order of Professor Black. Notes the patient was injured during a Quidditch match, though in my professional opinion, a redacted by order of Professor Black hardly counts as an injury. In fact, if anyone was injured, it was me, as I do not believe I've ever rolled my eyes quite as hard in my life. It is wonder why I can even see to write these no. Rather unbelievable, or inexplicably, the headmaster now wants to cancel Quidditch, all because of pure blood, redacted by the order of Professor Black, went and were redacted by order of Professor Black, before the snitch was even in sight. When I pressed the headmaster slightly, I was told blah 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 blah, staggering. Like I said, say some sentences 6 times.
Revelio. How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, that was the... Wait, was there another way I didn't go? No, I came that way.
Revelio.
Ooh.
Revelio.
I find if I try to look.
I bet.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I'm sorry to say I haven't found any more.
Oh, how unfortunate. I was hoping you'd found them and removed those blasted moons.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever? How offensive.
Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary.
Dissendium.
This disillusionment charm is superb.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Revelio.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Revelio.
Confringo!
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Here. Leviosa. Revelio.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Revelio. Repair. Leviosa. Confringo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Repair. Leviosa.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Leviosa.
Aha! Got it.
Lame.
Revelio.
Why would you do that? That was weird.
This must be the way out.
Revelio.
I need to find a way to open that gate.
Incendio.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out.
Bushy, bushy, do you want me?
I'm gonna finish a couple side quests and yeah.
You gotta go to bed.
No, I probably should.
Arthur VI tried conjuring a pillar.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Revelio. Alohomora.
God damn it.
Confringo.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking them.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Oh, that's wonderful. My heart. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hand in hand. And the odd charm or two.
Only a hairy-hearted sod.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
If something threatens me,
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Right here.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Revelio. Aloha more. Revelio.
One honest to God. Good night, Kissy.
Here.